Have you ever felt your soul like a lost bird adrift in life's tempest, endlessly circling amidst worries, resentments, or futile disputes? Imagine sitting beside me under an ethereal night sky, the moon shimmering like scattered stars, your hands cradling a warm cup of tea, its steam weaving through your fingers, as we share stories that touch the depths of your heart, bringing peace to a soul yearning for rest. This is the Moon Mind Temple, the sanctuary of the mind under moonlight, where you belong. Whether nestled in cozy blankets in a small Hanoi room or lying beneath the stars in a tranquil Mekong Delta village, wherever you are, you've found your way here because a deep part of you is weary of thoughts spiraling like birds that refuse to alight, weary of replaying today's conversations or rehearsing tomorrow's anxieties, weary of carrying a mind that never quiets though your body begs for respite. Tonight, let peace embrace you like gentle ocean waves, requiring no effort, no knowledge, only an open heart. As the Buddha taught, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. These words, like a tender lullaby, remind us that overthinking is but a cloud passing through the mind. And for centuries, Zen masters have guarded a secret forgotten by the modern world. Peace is not attained after fixing life or resolving all dilemmas, but remains when pursuit ceases. It is ever present beneath the clamor, patiently awaiting like moonlight veiled by clouds. The stories tonight are medicine for the modern soul, each a warm cup of tea shared between us, each teaching a pause to breathe. They are here to help your heart release its burdens, to remind you of a radiant truth. You are already whole, already sufficient. You need not become another to deserve rest. Try this simple act. Inhale deeply, feeling the air fill your chest. Then exhale. Notice your body soften, thoughts slow, even slightly. Here, healing begins, not through force, but through gentle surrender to what abides. Are you ready to let the din fade? To let your soul be caressed? If so, whisper to yourself, I am here, and know that, here, is enough. You are not the clouds traversing your sky. Dear friend, you are the sky itself. Vast, serene, unchanging. For the next 3 hours, we shall weave Zen koans and Buddhist dharmas, not as lessons to memorize, but as soft ripples guiding you to stillness. This path is yours, whether you drift into sleep or linger in reflection. The moonlight remains open, yours to repose in. Let us begin together, with a gentle tale to hush the mind and warm the heart. 1. The weight of the world, compassion's liberating release. In a serene monastery nestled among verdant hills, where breezes whispered through bamboo, a young monk named Kenji lived with a heart sincere and open as a lotus. Each dawn, he rose before the sun for zazen, meditation. Each dusk, he wandered the grounds in silent contemplation, his dedication a beacon to all. Yet a shadow weighed upon his spirit. News of distant wars, starving children in nearby hamlets, spreading sickness, and ceaseless cruelty pressed upon his heart like a mountain, stifling his breath, dimming the santi, peace, his practice promised. One morning, unable to bear this dukkha, suffering, Kenji sought his master, Roshi Tanaka, tending a garden with hands weathered as ancient oak. Master, Kenji began, voice heavy with anguish, the world's suffering crushes my heart. Wars rage, hunger gnaws, cruelty flourishes. How can I find santosha, contentment, when others drown in agony? Roshi, eyes kind yet piercing, gestured to a river stone, smooth from eons of water's caress. Lift it, he instructed. Kenji, puzzled, strained to hoist the stone, its weight taxing his sinews. Carry it all day, Roshi continued, returning to his weeding. Do not set it down. Kenji obeyed, though the burden grew tortuous, arms trembling in zazen, meals uneaten with the stone in lap, temple sweeping clumsy. By dusk, exhausted, he returned, gasping, Master, this stone breaks me. Roshi's gaze softened, then set it down. As the stone thudded to earth, relief flooded Kenji, his breath deepening, his spirit buoyant. The world's dukkha is like this stone, Roshi said. Your karuna, compassion, is precious. But you are not meant to bear all suffering. See it, feel it, then release it to free your hands for skillful aid. The Buddha taught, you are not punished for your anger. You are punished by your anger. This satya, truth, unveils empathic overwhelm, absorbing others' dukkha until paralyzed, and ahamkara's, ego's, subtle pride craving to mend all wounds. True karuna demands viraga, non-attachment. Feeling deeply without consumption. Responding with prajna, wisdom, rather than co-suffering. Envision your heart unburdened. Stones of global woes set down. Your light undimmed to offer metta, loving kindness, where possible. In this release, you embody the Dhammapada's wisdom. Thousands of candles can be lit from one. And its life is not shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Your santosha becomes a dippa, lamp, for the world. 2. The stone mind. The silent dignity of humble presence. In ancient China, young monk Hogan traversed mountains to study under Master Joshu, whose single word could spark bodhi, awakening. Hogan immersed himself in practice, zazen before dawn. Diligent garden toil. Fervent sutra study, yet Joshu's gaze passed over him as if he were invisible. Months turned to seasons, and Hogan's zeal soured into samsaya, doubt. His sata, mind, weaving tales of unworthiness. Feeling like a forgotten stone, he confronted Joshu in the garden. Master, I strive faithfully, yet you offer no guidance. I am worthless here and will seek teaching elsewhere. Joshu, serene among morning blooms, gestured to the courtyard's stones, forming paths and walls. You call yourself a worthless stone? He asked. Do these stones seek praise? They bear the monastery's weight. Unasking, unyielding. Without them, all crumbles. Hogan's sata cracked open, seeing his silent practice as a stone's humble support. The Buddha's satya resounded. 3 things cannot long be hidden: the sun, the moon, the truth. Ahamkara's, ego's, hunger for validation dissolved, revealing anatta, no self, his worth not in acclaim, but in steadfast presence. Sati, mindfulness, in daily acts, sweeping, breathing, being, became his dharma. Embodying Dogen's teaching. To study the way is to study the self. To forget the self is to be enlightened by all things. Feel the relief of releasing recognition's need. Your heart a stone, silently upholding life's sacred mandala. 3. The governor's visit. Shedding masks for authentic being. In Kyoto's vibrant capital, Governor Nakamura, clad in silk, bore the weight of titles, Your Excellency, Lord, isolating him from authentic samyoga, connection. Yearning for truth, he sought Master Kichu, whose hermitage radiated simplicity. His retinue announced, The honorable governor seeks your wisdom. Kichu, in plain robes, replied, I have no business with such titles. Tell him to leave. Stunned yet awakened, Nakamura shed his finery, approaching alone as Dado, saying, I seek guidance. Kichu's face bloomed with welcome. Ah, Dado, let us share tea and dharma. The Buddha taught, however many holy words you read, what good if you do not act upon them? Nakamura's titles, ahamkaras, egos, masks, veiled his purusha, true self. Anatta's, no self, lens unveiled role identification's illusion. Societal hierarchies binding worth to status. Kichu's rejection pierced this, revealing pratitya samutpada, interdependence, humanity beyond pomp. Sati, mindfulness, in shedding facades fosters svabhava, essential meeting. Connecting Atman to Atman. Envision your heart unmasked, meeting others in Purusa's purity. Embodying the Dhammapada. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, how gracefully you let go. 4. No water, no moon. The freedom of letting go. Sister Chiano, in a mountain vihara, monastery, practiced zazen for years, yet Bodhi eluded her. Despite mastering sutras, her sata grasped for enlightenment's reflection. One autumn dusk, carrying a bamboo bucket, she paused, mesmerized by the moon's perfect mirror in the water. Suddenly, the bucket's base gave way, water spilled. The moon vanished. In that loss, Chiano's sata shattered, revealing, with this and that, I tried to hold the pail, then the bottom fell out. No water, no moon in the water. Enlightenment was not a grasped reflection, but awake vijnana, consciousness, itself. The Buddha's satya resounds. You're perfect as you are, yet could use improvement. Anatta, no self, unveils attainment mind's folly, seeking awakening as an object. Not the ever-present vijnana. Sati, mindfulness, in zazen, held lightly, allows samskara, formations, to arise and pass. Birthing sunyata, emptiness, as freedom. Feel the ecstatic release, grasping's bucket crumbling. your heart laughing under moonlight. Embodying Suzuki Roshi's paradox, in beginner's mind. Many possibilities, in experts. Few. 5. The real miracle. Awakening to ordinary wonder. Master Bankei, eschewing spectacle, pointed to Svabhava, natural functioning, my miracle? When hungry, I eat, thirsty, I drink, tired, I sleep. A visitor, awed by his teacher's supernatural feats, challenged Bankei's simplicity. Bankei's satya pierced. The true miracle is sati, mindfulness, in item, thisness, eating, breathing, being. The Buddha taught, there are two mistakes: not going all the way, not starting. Spiritual materialism seeks mystical grandeur, ignoring Anicca's impermanence, daily miracles, Vijnana's consciousness, mystery in breath's rhythm. Sati unveils pratityasamutpada, interdependence, transforming mundane into mandala. Feel your heart marvel at breath's dance. Embodying Dogen's truth, practice and enlightenment are one. 6. The fish and the ocean. Immersed in the Tao's flow. A young fish, restless in the Pacific's depths, queried an ancient turtle, "What is this ocean all revere?" The turtle replied, "The ocean is what surrounds you, your breath, your being." The fish, unseeing, darted frantically, blind to the Dharma, reality, it swam in. The Buddha's satya echoes, all conditioned things are impermanent. Strive with awareness. Avijja, ignorance, veils the Tao. Vijnana's consciousness, flow permeating all. Sati unveils pratityasamutpada, revealing you are not separate from life's ocean. Feel the heart's awe. Breath is Tao's pulse. Embodying Alan Watts, trying to define yourself is like biting your own teeth. 7. The stone cutter's journey. Contentment's eternal wealth. A stone cutter, content in simplicity, envied a noble's mansion, a king's shade, the sun's radiance, a cloud's power, a rock's solidity, each wish granted, yet unfulfilled. Returning as himself, he sang richer, heart swelling with santosha, contentment. The Buddha taught, health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth. Tana, craving, fuels dukkha's cycle. Anatta, no self, unveils Svabhava's, true nature's, completeness. Sati in daily labor, cutting stone. Breathing, births mudita, sympathetic joy. Feel your heart's song, content as you are. Embodying Suzuki Roshi, you're perfect, yet could use improvement. 8. The teacher who thought he had arrived. Awareness in every act. Monk Tenno, certified as a Dharma teacher, sought Master Nan-en, expecting doctrinal discourse. Nan-en asked, "Your umbrella, left or right of your shoes?" Tenno, unaware, realized his mindfulness lapsed in mundane acts. True awareness, Nan-en said, is in every moment. The Buddha's satya resounds. Mindfulness is the path to the deathless. Sati integrates zazen into item, thisness, brushing teeth, placing shoes. Feel Vijnana's consciousness, clarity in daily acts. Embodying Dogen, practice and enlightenment are one. 9. The samurai and the gates, heaven and hell within. Samurai Nobushige, scarred by battle, asked Master Hakuin, "Is there paradise and hell?" Hakuin mocked, "A beggar like you, a samurai?" Nobushige's rage flared, sword drawn, until Hakuin said, "Here open the gates of hell." Pausing, Nobushige sheathed his blade, and Hakuin intoned, "Here open the gates of paradise." The Dhammapada echoes, hatred does not cease by hatred, but by love. The three poisons, lobha, greed, divesa, hatred, moha, delusion, birth hell, sati and metta birth paradise. Feel your heart's choice, mindfulness over reactivity. Embodying Huang Po, the wise reject what they think, not what they see. 10. The thief and the Zen master, fearless compassion's alchemy. Master Shichiri Kojin, reciting sutras, faced a thief's sword. "Money's in the drawer," he said calmly, resuming his chants. "Leave some for taxes," he added. And finally, "You didn't thank me." The thief, unnerved, fled but later confessed. Shichiri testified, "I gave freely, he thanked me." The Buddha's satya resounds. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but by love. Karuna, compassion, transforms dukkha's cycle. Meeting aggression with metta, feel the heart's courage. Love unshaken by threat. Embodying the Buddha, Three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, how gracefully you let go. 11. Bankei and the Messenger, the irreplaceable direct transmission. Master Bankei, preparing to depart, was asked by a baron's envoy to delay for teaching. Bankei stayed, but when the envoy sought Dharma by proxy, Bankei replied, "Zen cannot be conveyed through a messenger. The Buddha taught, be a lamp unto yourself. Bodhi is Vijñana's, consciousness, direct pasyati, seeing. Not second-hand jnana, knowledge. Sati unveils svabhava, true nature, in pratyaksa, present experience. Feel the heart's clarity, direct awareness as Dharma's lamp. Embodying Dogen. To study the self is to forget the self." 12. The Golden Wake. Ripples of unconscious teaching. A young monk, despairing his failure, sat by a lake as a boat's golden wake shimmered. His master said, "Your life is the lake. Your wake the Dharma you spread. Live with love, and ripples teach others." The Buddha taught, a candle loses nothing by lighting another. Mudita, sympathetic joy, in daily acts, kindness. Presence, creates punya, merit, ripples. Feel your heart's wake, each act a teaching. Embodying the Dhammapada. Happiness never decreases by being shared. 13. The Hungry Abbot and the Generous Robe, beyond appearances. An abbot, in tattered robes, was spurned as a beggar, in ceremonial silks. He was fated, placing his robe before a feast. He said, "This is for the robe, not me." The Buddha taught, "Judge not by appearances. A rich heart may be under a poor coat." Anatta unveils Maya, illusion, of status. Sati sees Purusha, true self, beyond Rupa, form. Feel your heart's dignity. Svabhava, original face, unchanging. Embodying Zen. Your original face is not born and does not die. 14. The Crystal River. Trusting life's flow. In a crystal river, creatures clung to rocks, fearing the current. 1. Weary of grasping, let go, tumbling painfully until lifted free. Soaring with the flow, the river delights in lifting us. It called. The Buddha taught, you only lose what you cling to. Anicca, impermanence, invites viraga, non-attachment. Sati trusts prakrti, nature, dharma. Feel your heart's release, flowing with life's current. Embodying the Buddha, let go of past, future, present, relax and rest. 15. The General and the Coin. Faith shapes destiny. A general, facing defeat, tossed a coin. Heads. We win. Tails. We lose. It landed heads, igniting his army's victory. Later, he revealed both sides were heads. The Dhammapada resounds. What we think, we become. Sata, mind, shapes vipaka, karmic fruit. Sati fosters sraddha, faith. In Svabhava, true potential. Feel your heart's resolve. Belief is Dharma's catalyst. Embodying Huang Po. The wise reject what they think, not what they see. Epilogue. The Eternal Moonmind Temple. As our journey closes, feel the Santi, stillness, embracing you. Not built but uncovered. A reservoir of Vijñana, consciousness. Beneath Sata's, mind's, ripples. The Buddha taught, in the end, only three things matter. How much you loved, how gently you lived, how gracefully you let go. Each koan, stones set down, masks shed, currents trusted, plants satya, truth, seeds. Blossoming beyond words. As you drift into nidra, sleep, carry this santi, your svabhava, true nature's eternal home. Sleep deeply, dear friend, in moonlight's timeless embrace. Thank you for joining Moonmind Temple. Share your reflections, like, subscribe, and let us meet again in Dharma's quiet heart.